Are they going to be?
Hey, Rolling Meadows, this is December 4th, 2018 City Council meeting beginning at 7:30. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So much.
Will the clerk please call the roll?
Cannon.
Here.
Bud Metz.
Present.
Majikis.
Here.
Gallo.
Here.
Banger.
Here.
Diastis.
Present.
Williams.
Here.
With 7 present, none absent, we do have a quorum. Therefore, members of the audience are reminded that these proceedings are being videotaped for current and future broadcasts over the city's cable television channel. The first order of business is the minutes from the November 27th, 2018 City Council meeting. Is there a motion to approve those minutes? Mr. Andrew has made that. We have a second. Are there any corrections, additions, or deletions to the minutes? Seeing none, the question is, shall the minutes be approved? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it, and the minutes are approved. I have no mayor's report tonight other than the fact that I expect to see everyone at the Christmas tree lighting on Thursday night. And I'm told that we're even going to have some snow. And I'm also told that it might be cold, but then go across the street and we will be serving an amazing meal to warm your hearts. Any ward reports? Seeing none, we have no one on the agenda to speak tonight. This brings us to pending ordinances. First ordinance is ordinance number 18-56 is to approve a sign appeal for additional wall sign for the property located at 5201 Tollview Drive. This is the second reading. The ordinance, if adopted, would approve a sign appeal to allow an additional wall sign facing south the I-90 tollway at 5201 Tollview Drive at the U-Haul facility. The wall sign requested meets the size requirements of the M1 district, but it is an additional sign that is permitted by code. Is there a motion to adopt this ordinance?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Diastis has made that. Mr. Banjer second. Is there any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Williams.
Yes.
Cannon.
Yes.
Bud Metz.
Yes.
Majikis.
Yes.
Gallo.
Yes.
Banger.
Yes.
Diastis.
Yes. 7 in favor, none opposed. This ordinance is approved. This brings us to ordinance B, number 18-57, approved disposal of surplus city property, vehicles, and equipment. It is in for the second reading. This ordinance, if adopted, would approve the disposal of items that have been determined to be surplus by the Public Works and IT Department. Once declared surplus, the staff will work with an auction service to establish market values for all items proposed for disposal. All proceeds from the declared surplus will be returned to the appropriate fund by which the items were purchased. If approved, all items listed below will be listed through the auction service. The items being proposed for disposal are identified as RM225, which is a 2007 Ford Ranger from the Community Development Department, projected value $2,000 with 61,193 miles. The next item is identified as RM304, which is a 2011 Ford Crown Victoria from the Police Department with a projected value of $1,000 and 108,113 miles. Next is Rolling Meadows 201, which is a 2005 International Road Rescue Ambulance from the Fire Department, projected value $5,000 with 105,000 miles on it. Next is Rolling Meadows 752, which is a 1995 trackless model MT5 Public Works with a projected value of $2,000. There's an extended bed model EB 1260 from Public Works with a projected value of $100 and miscellaneous computer items from IT. Is there a motion to adopt this ordinance? Mr. Williams has made that. Mr. Baner has seconded. Is there any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Cannon.
Yes.
Bud Matts.
Yes.
Majikis.
Yes.
Gallo.
Yes.
Baner.
Yes.
Diastis.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
7 in favor, none opposed. This ordinance is approved. The next item on the agenda is the consent ordinances. It consists of 2 items, C and D. Does any alderman wish to remove an item from the consent agenda? Seeing none, the chair declares it in order for one motion to consider both ordinances in one motion without debate. Is there such a motion?
So moved, Mr.
Diastis has made that. Mr. Baner has seconded. The question is, shall the 2 ordinances be moving forward for second reading? C, ordinance number 18, amended 106-18A of the City Code, parking prohibited in specific places, Lowe's Drive and Meadowbrook Drive. This ordinance, if adopted, would establish parking restrictions in certain locations on certain public streets in the city, specifically on the north side of Lowe's Drive and on the east side of Meadowbrook Drive. These streets already have no parking signatures posted on the south side and the west side of the streets, respectively. The inclusion of these street locations within the City Code traffic section 106-18A will establish enforcement of traffic regulations and consistent posting of signs. Specifically, the streets recommended for parking prohibition are Lowe's Drive, north side of the street, from a point beginning 15 feet east of the existing fire hydrant at 5540 Meadowbrook Drive, west to the intersection of the street with Meadowbrook Drive. Meadowbrook Drive east side of the street from a point beginning 99 feet south of the existing fire hydrant at 5540 Meadowbrook Drive, south to the intersection of the street with Lowe's Drive. The reason for the parking prohibition recommendation is that the location has a 90-degree curve in the streets where they intersect. Motorist visibility is compromised in navigating the curve when traveling either direction. D, ordinance number 18, amend section 122-21 of the Comprehensive Zoning Code, allowing churches and other places of worship as a special use in the M1 manufacturing district. This ordinance, if adopted, would amend the language within Ordinance 18-32, approved August 28, 2018, that approved a text amendment for churches and other places of worship, along with accessory religious, cultural, and social uses as a special use in the M1 manufacturing district, with a specific area of the district to the north of Industrial Avenue. Again, the question is, shall both ordinances move forward for the second reading? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Bud Matts.
Yes.
Majikis.
Yes.
Gallo.
Yes.
Baner.
Yes.
Diastis.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Cannon.
Yes.
7 in favor, none approved. None against. That moves forward. This brings us to new business. It is a motion to approve the payment of bills on warrant 12-418. Is there a motion to approve that warrant? Mr. Majikis has made that motion. Mr. Baner has seconded. Is there any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Majikis.
Yes.
Gallo.
Yes.
Baner.
Yes.
Diastis.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Cannon.
Yes.
Bud Matts.
Yes.
7 in favor, none opposed. This warrant is approved. The next item on the agenda are the consent resolutions, and it consists of one item. That is resolution number 18-R-127 to approve the police union collective bargaining agreement. This resolution, if adopted, would authorize the execution of a collective bargaining agreement between the City of Rolling Meadows and the Rolling Meadows Police Association. Representatives from the police union and the city management have been meeting and negotiating in good faith to develop satisfactory terms of a new collective bargaining agreement. As a result of these negotiating sessions, terms of a tentative collective bargaining agreement have been negotiated and are being presented to the City Council for consideration. This agreement has been ratified by members of the Rolling Meadows Police Association. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution?
So moved, Mr. Mayor.
Mr. Diastis has made that motion. Mr. Williams has seconded. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, the question is, shall the resolution be adopted? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Gallo.
Yes.
Baner.
Yes.
Diastis.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Cannon.
Yes.
Bud Matts.
Yes.
Majakis.
Yes.
7 in favor, none opposed. This resolution is approved. This brings us to other businesses and reports. We have no mayor appointments or proclamations. The city clerk has no report.
Nothing.
That now brings us to city staff reports. Mr. Comstock, community interest, items of interest.
Thank you, Mayor and City Council. And I do have at least one add-on, but two I'm going to add. One of those actually happened today. So the first thing that's in the update is tree branch and limb collection has actually started throughout the community. We'll get through the community as it takes. It might take more than a week, but we will get through the community for the branch debris that's out there. And again, it's supposed to be storm branch debris, not just anything that's cut down there. We do want to thank everybody who participated in this year's Police Department food drive conducted on Saturday, December 1st. It was greatly appreciated. Everybody who came to Jewel and donated, even during the rainstorm and other times that were going on. We do want to reiterate what the mayor did mention, that the city will be conducting its annual tree lighting event on Thursday, December 6th. It starts promptly at 6 p.m. Santa will make his appearance at the tree at 3140 Kirchhoff Road, just outside McDonald's. Following the flipping of the switch and the lights going on throughout the downtown, we will have a small and short firework presentation, and then we hope that everybody joins the city for a spaghetti dinner sponsored by the stadium. And again, that's while supplies last. It is at the fire station located on Meadows. So please come and enjoy the event. And obviously for young children and older children, if you want to call that too, we're more than happy to be at this event, and we do have bags ready for them to be distributed. Obviously, Rolling Meadows has again partnered with the United States Marine Corps Reserve to collect Toys for Tots. That goes all the way through Friday. Monday, they will be collecting the boxes and all the toys that are collected. They've actually been here on site for pickup in the past, and this will be their final pickup. But residents may deliver new, unused toys here at City Hall at 3600 Kirchhoff Road, or they may obviously drop things off at the library at 3110 Martin Lane. And again, the donation is really through Friday, but Monday they're actually picking up first thing in the morning. There will be a community blood drive held here in Rolling Meadows in the council chambers on Wednesday, December 19th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. And again, that's here at the City Hall on the second floor. Walk-ins are welcome. If you'd like to make a scheduled appointment for the donation, please contact 877-258-4825. Obviously, the next one is the 5th Annual Police Department Social Media Holiday House Contest campaign is set to run through December 26th. The police department has this campaign to allow residents to promote their holiday decorated homes, and you can start voting for them. Pictures can be submitted through the police officers on patrol, or pictures submitted to the police department generic Gmail account at rollingmeadowspolice@gmail.com. For more information, please visit the police department Facebook page or contact the police department at 847-255-2416. The next item that we want to remind people is that the December e-news and views can be found on the city webpage. Please visit it. And then, obviously, as you've driven by the fire stations, the fire department Keep the Wreath Red display are at both stations. The program is a public awareness initiative that encourages the residents to promote protect their families and prevent fire caused by seasonal decorations. The wreath hanging at the stations begin the season illuminated with red bulbs. Any fire in Rolling Meadows caused by holiday decoration will be represented by a white bulb. For more information on this Keep the Wreath Red program or holiday fire safety, please call the fire department at 847-397-3352. And then obviously what we want to remind people is that the city's Swank and Elgin Recycling are conducting a holiday light recycling program again. The collection boxes are located outside of City Hall, obviously on the west side. And items that are accepted include the following items: mini lights or Italian lights, C7 lights, C9 lights, rope lights, LED lights. All colors and lengths are accepted, and this program goes until February 15th, 2019. I do want to reiterate and mention two new items that are not on the list. On December 11th, there will be an open house for the comp plan. That's between 6 and 7:30 p.m. And then starting at 7:30, there would be a public comment section. Obviously, the City Council, we have a meeting on the 11th. That's our Committee of the Whole meeting, but we need to put that in place at that point in time. So we do need to make sure what's actually in place, but at the same point in time, if you'd like to hear what's been going on during the open house, that is 6 to 7:30, and the 7:30 is the public hearing. The other item that I do want to mention, and that's actually something that business advocate Martha Corner and I went to today, and apologies to Alderman Majikis and Alderman Diaz-Estes, you have to hear this a second time. You just heard it at Economic Development. But Fratello's 2 at 3301 Kirchhoff Road, they have actually become the 128th recipient of the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame today. And just reading through the press announcement that actually went out there, just some additional information. The Fratello's restaurant were started back in 1978 by the Cavallero brothers. Fratello's actually means brothers in Italian. After running the Rolling Meadows location for 20 years, it was sold to John Mayaneos, who everybody knows John and the family over there. John and his wife, Connie, are very proud of the restaurant, and I think that something that business advocate Martha Corner and I saw today with their 7 grandkids, all daughters, floating around in there. There's the daughter has triplets, the son has twins. It's a very large and loving family, but we do want to say to John and Connie and to the kids, Gigi and Cindy and Bill, it's a great accomplishment to being in the Vienna Beef Hot Dog Hall of Fame. We do have it on our electronic sign, and we will try putting one into our business newsletter when it comes up, but we do appreciate them being the 128th recipient. There are over 1,000 different locations that are Vienna beef. It deals with how much you sell and your longevity with Vienna. So congratulations to Fratello's 2. And another plug that I would actually say is for the Taste the Town. You can always visit one alderman who is always serving their product, and that's greatly appreciated.
So, Mr. Comstock, that would be the presentation of the 2019 City Council Cal meeting dates.
So we do have the presentation of the 2019 list. It does follow, typically what we have done is the second and fourth Tuesdays of the month are our city council meetings. The third Tuesday of the month is typically our committee of the whole meetings. However, that all does change in December when we go to, just like this, where the first and the third Tuesday of the month are city council meetings, and then we turn the second Tuesday of the month of December, meeting in December, to our committee of the whole.
Okay, are there matters not on the agenda this evening? Mr. Cannon, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to ask a quick question, either Public Works or to Barry. I have 2 neighbors that called me this week that wanted to know if, with the trees being down, I can tell you this from personal experience also, there's all kinds of little branches that are falling, that are on the street and stuff. If they put them in a bag, will someone take that bag?
I'll refer back to Rob. My answer is yes, but
yes, if you put it out in the parkway,
An exit?
per the city requirements, then we will pick it up when we come by to do the other branches.
Okay, great. Thank you.
It does need to be in a pile, 4 feet long, bound.
No, I'm talking about little pieces. Now, I'm not talking about the big branches.
Yeah,
Like, how you have the
we'll pick them
normal.
up as best we can, but put them in the parkway in a pile.
How about in a bag, though?
Yeah,
I mean, if they're
certainly.
little ones,
Certainly.
not big things.
Sure,
Okay,
sure, absolutely.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Other matters not on the agenda? There is a request to go into closed session under Personnel 5 ILCS 120-2 of the Illinois Open Meetings Act. It does require a motion and a roll call vote. Do I have a motion? Mr. McBanger has made that. Mr. Williams has seconded. Is there any discussion? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Baner.
Yes.
Diastis.
Yes.
Williams.
Yes.
Cannon.
Yes.
Budmats.
Yes.
Machekas.
Yes.
Gallo.
Yes.
7 in favor, none opposed. We will now go into closed session. The audience and press are advised that we do not anticipate taking any action or returning into open session.